Well, a highly entertaining game, Mickey, and the right result in the end, 5 home league wins in a row now.
Yeah, we were made to work very hard for it. We were under no doubt about that. We knew that for the long trip to Sutton, and then Christmas in between, it's always difficult to sort of gauge what you're going to get. But to be fair to the boys, some outstanding finishing has got us over the line in a terrific 3 points.
Battled hard at the start of the game, and then you get control of the game for a while, and that's when the 2 goals came.
Yeah, it's always difficult when you're, like I always say, it's easy to play against Tranmere than to play for Tranmere. It's easy to lift yourself coming to Tranmere and decent crowd, and to be fair to Fylde, they've had a right good go at us. So we know that happens all the time here, and we've got to play against that all the time. So to be fair to the players, fantastic the way that they kept battling away. They played some nice little bits of intricate passing at times. They worked their socks off, and listen, we haven't rotated. We sort of had a watch and seen who we thought that maybe had blew a gasket, and we used our subs accordingly. So every credit to the whole group for getting us 2 victories.
Defender Richie Sutton showing striking instincts inside the box.
Yeah, and it's important that we chip in goals from all over the pitch. We've said that for a long time now, so he's taken his responsibility and gone and got us the first 2 goals, so we're delighted with that.
Just how important was it to sort of go in at half time with that 2-goal cushion?
Well, it always is, isn't it? I mean, it's always important to try and get the first goal, and then to get that 2-goal cushion and go in 2-0 up with a clean sheet is very important. And then we speak about making sure that the next goal's got to be us, and they did that. And then Fylde replied, put us under a wee bit of pressure. To be fair, we're able to probably take the shackles off and play our wing backs very, very high. Got a wee bit of control with our 3 centre backs and kept getting one out, so it made it quite difficult for us. But we got through that, and we got the 4th goal that sort of settled us down a little bit, and we did what was necessary in order to try and get ourselves over the line. Yeah,
the 3rd and 4th goals for Connor Jennings earlier in the season. He did everything but scored, didn't he? Now, and that's 2 games in a row now where he scored, and he's got that little habit now of getting in between the 2 strikers.
Well, we've said that all season. The difference has been early part of the season is we weren't taking any chances. Now we're taking them, and we're seeing the rewards for that. We never ever get carried away and said it was anything other than taking the chance, because we're making plenty of them and very good ones. And now, every credit to the boys with the good play and the good defending, they're also adding goals to that.
Is that just a confidence issue? Does the players strike the ball that bit quicker perhaps when the confidence is high?
Maybe, but also it's just about a wee bit of composure and taking responsibility and showing your qualities, getting good contact on the ball and finishing them off. It's just as simple as that. Not getting too frustrated or carried away thinking it's anything other than that. And to be fair to the players, have done that, and so far we're getting ourselves into a good position.
You made the substitutions, you say. You were just a bit concerned it was a little bit too open as the game was going on.
Well, a bit of that, plus a wee bit of legs, a wee bit of energy back into the group. They have had a long trip, and Christmas in between is always tough. Coming off the back of the 4G as well has its impact on the boys. But they're coached, and they know very well their mentality is. They know what it takes, whatever the game's asking us, we'll answer that, and we'll make sure that we get ourselves over the line, and they did that. It was about being gritty and determined when it was coming off that spare man and coming into the final third, make sure that we were tight, and then when crosses were coming in the box, we just had to be first and then try and catch them on the counter-attack. We know that we could have been a wee bit better maybe with the football when we won it back, but listen, that would be nitpicking, because at the end of the day we've won 4-1.
Move up the league has come on the back of this terrific home form you've had into the top 6 now, so a chance over Christmas and New Year to push on.
Well, as we've spoke many times, it's where Tranmere should be, is at the top end of the league pushing, so we're not getting too carried away. We're not quite there yet. All we're doing is trying to repair a start to the season where we never gathered as many points as we felt we should have. So we're still very aware of that. We haven't gained anything other than another win and trying to get Tranmere back to where they're supposed to be, and that's at the top end challenger.
Preparation now for Guiseley on Saturday. I mean, it's a little bit of rest. You'll be very careful to manage the players around this time of the year.
Well, we'll be off tomorrow and get recovered tomorrow. Then we'll lose track of the days, but I believe it's Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday we'll be in, and we'll get them all ready again. There won't be any training that will take anything out of the legs. We'll see who's ready to go. We'll get them properly prepared, and if we've got to draw on the squad, we'll do that. But when you're winning games, it helps with the energy levels, and another home game here gives an opportunity. Again, it'll be another tough game because Paul Cox always gets his teams very fired up, so we'll know that we'll have to again be very good in order to try and pick up some points.
And you always talk about that next game mentality. When there's so many coming in such a short period of time, that's even more important, is it, to be fresh mentally as well as physically? Yeah,
of course, and we'll like I always say, it's important that you enjoy tonight. We'll do things that we've got to do in order to get ourselves best prepared for Saturday's game. Now we're professionals at the end of the day. We on a mission to try and get Tranmere back to where they should be, so we'll make the sacrifices that are necessary and get ready for that. Thank you, cheers.
I know you say don't get carried away with things yet, but does it mean something psychologically to be into the playoff positions?
I think yes, it does, because we've worked very hard and you've seen the amount of points and games that we've had to want to get in there. But no, because Tranmere should always be challenging and among that group anyway, so yeah, we're pleased that we've got ourselves in there, but not getting carried away with thinking that we've achieved anything yet, because a club the size of Tranmere, with the quality of players that we have here and the backing that we get from fantastic fans, we should be in there anyway.
Liam Ridehalgh out on the pitch before the game doing some exercise with the rest of the players who weren't involved. Was he just not fit because of Eddie Clark's form?
Yeah. No, probably didn't come into things because on Saturday on the 4G he has a massive impact on Ridehalgh's ankles, and coming off the back of a decent layoff, it probably wasn't the brightest thing today to have him involved in that. And yeah, we looked at the group today and we felt that where we might need to freshen it up, we only having 4 outfield players as sub plus the goalkeeper, and you're only allowed to make 3 changes. You're thinking where may you have to make changes, and we definitely didn't think that Eddie's energy levels were going to suffer, so it was just purely that we picked subs for areas of the pitch that we believed that we would have to make the changes.
Testament to the size of your squad as well, that you've got players like Liam out there beforehand not in the squad, and Larnell Cole coming in today instead of Jake Kirby.
Yeah, and all champing at the bit to play, but all fully behind what we're trying to do, so we're all very much on side with each other. The important thing is we just keep trying to win games.
Ollie Banks, it looks to have been playing very well since being at Tranmere and has Learndale extended. What is the prospects of him staying till the end of the season?
Well, that's difficult to ask, and probably can't answer that for you. We're just pleased that we've got him here at the minute. Delighted that we have a player of that quality here. We have a lot of good players here. The important thing is that Tranmere always puts a team of quality players on the pitch, and we'll cross every bridge when we come to it and try and keep improving all the time.
Banks and Norburn and Connor Jennings seem to form quite a cohesive unit together in that midfield. Must be really happy with what they've developed as a trio.
Well, not just him, Dylan Multy-Henry, it's a 4. We tweak it a little bit at times, but they're very hard work before. The front 2 work very hard as well. When we're outnumbered in the top end of the pitch, we've got them working really hard as well. They're dropping in and helping us with that extra midfield play when they can. So all over the pitch they're working very, very hard. That's the key. You just got to keep working hard. But all over the pitch, we've got good players.
And another 2 goals from Connor Jennings today. He seems to be more confident as he's ever been in his time at Tranmere now. Is he really sort of one of the first names on the team sheet in your mind?
I think the team picks itself recently, to be fair, because they've been winning games. Connor's a very good player and a really good guy. I don't think he's ever really suffered from confidence. He's confident in his own ability. He knows what he can do, so it's never really been a problem for him. It's just you guys see it when he's scoring goals. You think that he's doing better than what he's done when he hasn't scored goals. But I can assure you that he's been very good the whole season, even when he's not been scoring goals.
Well done,
Thank you, guys.